Raise the roof.
God,
Raise the roof.
This song's always a jam.
Who is
It's
this?
so good.
What song is this?
It's a Daft Punk.
It's
Yep.
Kraft Punk.
Daft Punk.
Oh,
It's a Kraft Punk.
Kraft Punk.
Is that robots?
Jerry is watching
The Bills
football.
game?
The Bills.
Sorry, guys. Big
The
parlay
Buffalo
going.
Bills.
What parlay you got going?
I got a couple of 12 leggers. I need
This
all
is
my
the first
teams.
leg.
Couple of 12 leggers.
Yeah. I mean, I used a $10 bonus bet, so that was free, and then I just put down 20 and got two separate $10 bets on 12 leg parlays each. One pays out $5,000, the other pays out $3,000, the other pays out $1,600. So like, I got variables.
Wow.
But the one that stays true throughout every bet is Bills winning. The Bills have to win.
See, I got parlays like
And-
that too, but they're only for 50 cents to win like $70 or something.
Ooh, I'm going big.
Yeah.
Nice.
How's that working out?
Well, so far not good.
What's the score?
And on the first game of the day,
Yeah,
we're going to lose all of our parlays.
setting the tone. Right now, Jags are up 11-7. What a weird number.
They're jagging.
They're jagging.
They're jagging.
Nick jagging.
Well, welcome to Butt Stuff, everybody. We are your premier Monday or Sunday morning podcast happening on a Sunday morning. Getting into it with some Daft Punk and some football. How we doing, everybody?
Good.
Doing well.
I could be better.
Jim, Ed, and Jerry. Jerry not doing so well, trying to make his parlays. Having a little bit of stress here.
Oh, well, it's not just the parlays, boys.
What happened?
Uh-oh.
The plot grows.
So I'm dealing with a bee problem in my apartment.
A bee problem.
Yes.
Where's the nest?
I have no idea. If you go outside, you can see them kind of swarming the roof in this corner. But I have a drop tile ceiling,
Ooh.
so
They could be anywhere.
Ooh.
They can
they are in there.
They're in your house.
Now, throughout the months, I've seen like one or two.
Hmm.
You know, no problem.
You know, if you see one or two, that means there's a lot more you're not seeing.
Yeah. And now I'm seeing a lot. Like
You know,
this morning, I killed like 7.
they be fucking.
Wow.
They be fucking.
7?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is there a
like-
lot left over?
So I saw one bee, killed him, but then before I headed out, I started to investigate, and they've all been migrating toward my big window. So I took a look at the window. Behind the curtain, there's like 7, 8 bees. I'm like, oh fuck!
Uh-oh.
So I started I filmed a video to send to my landlord, and I started smashing. I had my trusty fucking tissue box. This thing
Nice.
has killed many bees.
Nice.
And I'm just whacking and I'm killing. And that's my morning.
Have you seen? You've seen like the Yellow Jacket hack, right? Where you just grab like a thing of gas and put it up on the nest, and they'll just drop
Oh,
it
yeah.
in the gas.
Yeah, I need them to
Ooh.
do that.
Yeah, you could get a. I had a. I mean, I guess you would have to know where the nest was, but you can get bee killer and stuff from the Home Depot.
Yeah, like so I thought
But-
about getting some stuff, maybe like skipping the
Dun, dun,
pod,
dun, dun.
but the landlord said he's going to send a contractor in the mornings and in the nights throughout the next couple of days because they're more docile during the nighttime.
Yeah,
So now it's out of my hands. If I do anything, I could fuck it up, and I could fuck up the process. So
yeah,
should-
you know that.
Tell your landlord that you're deathly allergic to bees, and that
Ooh.
she's gonna have a lawsuit on her hands.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. That'll expedite
I have
it.
failed to mention this allergic reaction yet, so it might come to a
How
surprise.
many times have you said?
I let her know like last week.
This is what you do then. You say my girlfriend's
Girlfriend.
deathly allergic to bees,
Yeah, there you
Yes.
go.
and I'm not.
Yeah.
This aggression will not stand.
This will not stand.
Yeah, yeah. Bees are no fun. Have you been stung yet?
Not yet. No, they've
Oof.
been pretty docile and chill bees.
Nice. That's good.
Like,
Oh,
if
then why do you want to get rid of them?
well, it's just I don't.
Jerry, come on,
Just
man.
keep them in there. They're fun. They're like friends.
As long as they pay rent, I don't mind. Pay rent and honey.
give
you
honey.
Mm.
Ooh.
But,
Oh, the honey. Ooh.
buzz.
Yeah, next week you'd be like, "Hey, cancel that exterminator because of the honey." Mm.
Ooh, I have become friends with the bees.
Why are you talking like that? Ooh.
Nice.
Kind of like instead of Brundlefly, it's I'm Moth Bee.
yeah.
What?
You know, like I'm Brundlefly from The Fly with
Fly, yeah.
Yeah.
what's his name?
Ant-Man?
Chef Goldblum.
That guy.
Jeff Goldblum. He's like, I am no longer Jeff Goldblum. I am
Yeah.
Brundlefly. I'm Moffrey Bee.
Are you
I-
playing these sirens?
I
DJ?
wasn't sure if those.
That's not me.
No, that sirens are not DJ.
Oh, those are outside?
that's
See
outside.
what DJ does sometimes is to like fuck us up. He'll just like play
That's me playing the
the
Well,
guy
I'm like,
dying.
who's the?
the not the bees guy.
I was like, there's something happening right outside.
Well, DJ will play that realistic knocking thing.
Yeah.
It's the worst.
yeah. There's a sound effect that sounds like there's actual knocking on the door, and then you're like, "What? Where is that coming from?" And then you realize it's just a sound effect. And then you're like,
Bees.
God damn it.
Hold on. Where is it?
There it is.
I don't know how they do it. It just sounds
"It's
like
pretty unbelievable." It's like the next level of sound effects because it sounds so real.
So real, left or right.
Do you want to make somebody crazy? Just pump this like around their house. Be like, what is it?
Yeah.
Just set speakers
Just be
up.
opening all the doors. Be like,
Like-
they're in the closet. I swear.
I was
Oh my
reading this
God.
story. Apparently, in Beverly Hills, there's this doctor who like he's a plastic surgeon. He Airbnbs like his palatial little mansion thing
Mhm.
in the hills or whatever. And fucking this one lady has been squatting there for like 500 days because she found like a loophole where if it's not up to code, and technically he had like against code bathroom and bedroom that she rented, and then because of some clause, if she's renting like and the lessee like lied about like the condition, the code, anything like that, they are legally obligated to pay like a rehoming fee. So she's suing him for 100,000, has squatted in this place for 500 days,
Jeez.
and like there's like little they can do because it's like code that they can stay there until they're like provided rehoming fee. So like if it were me, I'd just like I would get the most sophisticated sound system, and I would just bump like knocking noises
yeah.
or
just-
like riff-raff music. You know what I mean?
What is that thing called when like you
God.
like take over somebody's property, like when they're not
Squatting.
there? No, it is squatting, but there's something else where
Eminent
like
domain.
is it? Yeah, imminent.
No, that's when the government
No, that's
takes
when the
it.
government comes and takes your shit. But
yeah,
it's got a
something
name
like,
like
that,
that.
where you start paying all the bills for a property that you don't own, and then it becomes yours.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's like once you do it for like a certain period of time, like
Yeah.
you just become in control of the house.
Yes, I am in control of the house now. You know
also-
I can control this house.
I don't know why I've been getting
I
like
think it's
a-
called commandeering.
yeah.
I've
think
come
that's
to your
a-
house.
That's like a government official taking a car to go on a car chase. What is it called though? There's another one too where this guy had an Airbnb tenant who did the same thing, but he has like just a shithole house in like what's the P1 in Seattle, Portland.
Portland.
It's not Seattle.
It's not Seattle. I knew what you meant.
So he has a house in Portland, and he's like forced now because the guy won't get out, and it's like he's not paying, and he still has to pay the mortgage. So the guy bought a van and lives in a van on his own property, and just like still keeps paying the mortgage on the house and everything
Wow.
like that, while the guy has just been squatting for like a year and change, and he's like living in this little shit house van. He's just like, I really want him to get out, you know. And it's like, yo, bro, this could be solved with one simple thing. It's called violence.
Yeah.
I would go in
Yeah.
there with an axe. I would hire a bunch of people and just be like, go in there and rob him.
And wreck up the place.
I would just turn off all the utilities. I would do sick shit, dude. He would be visited by the plagues, dude. All the plagues on my house.
Send in the bees.
Dude, I would literally well, you gotta think, like, he's gotta have fire insurance. I would Molotov cocktail just through the window. There you go, buddy, enjoy it.
Bees.
That
Send
buzz.
in the bees.
Yes. I bent the bees. Yes.
Dude, if we could militarize bees. No,
I think they already have been.
yeah, they do. I saw this thing where apparently like government officials have been working on like biohacking like mosquitoes, bees, like things like all insects to just like they figured out how to manipulate their like hive mind things so they could like send them to like attack and shit like that.
Oh my god, that'd be crazy.
Yeah, dude. So what they do is they give all these mosquitoes like malaria and like stuff like that, and then they'll just be like, "All right, we're gonna go hit like this country with it," and then give them a solution and then sell it. No, I don't know. I'm just kidding. Could be though.
Yeah, I mean, who
That'd be
knows?
ridiculous.
This is why we're shadow banned on YouTube.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, good to be back.
Good to have
You
you
know.
back, dude.
It's been what, it's
DJ,
been two weeks, 3 weeks.
It's been about 2 or 3
Let
weeks
the camera
since
drink you in, dude.
since I've been in the saddle there. Hey everybody. You can see my face being half wonky, half not.
Hey, what the fuck happened?
Guys, I came down with a bout of shingles.
Shingles.
Yeah, you guys ever have shingles before?
No.
Guys, let me give you a piece of advice. If I have ever given any of you to you in the past, is don't get shingles.
Huh.
What?
Shingles sucks.
What is it?
Yeah, what is shingles?
So shingles is the if you've ever had chicken pox before, it is basically adult chicken pox. However, when it manifests itself, it's way, way worse when you get shingles as opposed to chicken pox. So, like, it basically lives in your spine once you get chicken pox, if you've ever had it. And then you can get it by either like being exposed to it by like somebody who's contagious, which I'm not. Or it can just come on like randomly. Like if you're stressed, it can just release from your spine at any time. Or like, I don't know. I was convinced that when I got it, I just like woke up and my neck was all kinked. I was like, oh man, I slept bad last night. And then it just came on and I was like, I swear, like I wasn't stressed. Like, I don't think that I like was exposed to it. Like,
I love how your
I
body
don't know.
is like, oh, you're stressed? Hold on, bro. Let me give you shingles really quick.
Yeah.
Now, have you been vaccinated?
I don't believe I've been vaccinated.
TJ does not believe in vaccines. No, so I'm reading here shingles, and then in the parentheses it says herpes zoster.
Yeah, yeah,
So you got the herpes zoster?
I do. Well, when I went into when I got it when I was on vacation in Maine and Acadia, which guys, I gotta say, go to Acadia, it rules.
What do you mean? That town, clearly you just get herpes the second you enter that
Yeah,
town.
yeah. So I so when it first started coming on, right, my face just the left
It
side
came
of
on
my
your
face. Yes.
Okay.
The left side of my face just started tingling and I got this like very like light pain in the back of my eye and I was like, this is so weird. Like my face is just kind of tingly. It doesn't even like hurt that much. I was still going on hikes and stuff like that. I was still like, man, this is so strange. I have no idea what this is. Like it kind of hurts, but not really. And then like a few days went by and then it like really started to hurt because like it affects your nerves. So not only do you get this like rash of like
I'm like
bumps
super sensitive.
that it's super sensitive and it feels like someone's stabbing you in the with needles, like wherever it is, just whenever you move that skin. But then it affects your nerves too. So like on the entire left side of my head, like just everything hurt. Like I had no idea I had so many things on my head that could hurt at one time.
God damn.
Like the back of my eye was just like searing pain that was shooting out to my ear. So my ear just like just all the time. And then like one day my teeth started to hurt. Like I was just chewing something. I was like, oh God.
Oh man.
How did that happen?
Now,
Why didn't you get the vaccine again?
Did you
No.
go like so? Did you go to the doctor and the doctor was like, "Oh yeah, I've seen this before, buddy."
Yeah, so I went to what happened is the last day I was on vacation when we were driving back from Maine, like it really started to like kick in and I was like, oh, this is bad. Like this isn't just something. So like I Googled the symptoms because I was just like, what is this? Like something bad must be happening. And then like it all perfectly aligned with shingles. And I was just like, oh, this like has to be what it is. So I went to the urgent care and then the guy was just like, yeah, you got to go to the hospital. Like, you got to go to the ER. Because like it was affecting my eye. So my eye basically just like swelled shut. And then he was just like, yeah, they're going to like get you to the ER and then put you on like meds to like like make sure you haven't lost sight and vision, and put you on like probably like
An antibiotic? Or-
therapy for your eye and stuff like that, and give you like a steroid to make sure you don't like permanently damage your eye and stuff. Which they didn't do like any of those things. They would just give me like an antiviral and we're just like, all right, yeah, here you go, and then put like a cream over the stuff. And then
So
use like
did you
eye
have like
drops.
open sores for a minute?
So they never really, I had like sores, but they never really like burst and were like open and leaking. So like that's what they said is like that's when you're like contagious. And
So
they
did
like
they-
never really like burst or
Did
anything.
they prescribe you anything, or you just like cortisone or some shit?
Yeah, they gave me an antiviral and then some cream to like rub over them. So like I'm guessing it just dried it out and didn't let them open and start leaking. Or like it's supposed to make it so it doesn't get infected too. So that way, like, you know. But yeah, it sucks.
I feel like
It's no good.
Does your mom know that you got that herpes zoster?
Yeah. Oh, that was the other thing too. When I went into the emergency room, like they had me see an eye doctor, and then they had me see like just the general like doctor to prescribe like medication. Like right before I was gonna go, like the doctor came back and he's just this like quiet, like real laid back dude that was just like, yeah, so we're gonna prescribe you like an antiviral and
no, like Oxycontin.
like a cream, and you know, you see it says herpes on here, which is like concerning, but pretty much everyone has herpes, so like it's not really anything to worry about.
Okay.
Just like, all right. And then I looked it up, and it's just that's what like the shingles is just
Yeah,
like
there's like
it's
a lot of
form
different
of
kinds.
it's
of
not
the
like-
herpes virus.
yeah, it's not genital or like oral or something like that. It's just what that's like
It's-
type of shingles is called.
If you had that type of shingles on your penis, would it then become
That is a good question.
general herpes zosters?
I got dick shingles.
Do you know?
It's terrible.
It sounds like an old sports guy. Dick Shingle coming to the plate.
Dick shingles.
Dick shingles. I feel like when you have chicken pox, you're typically so young. I don't remember if I've had chicken pox before or not.
Yeah, I had to call my mom, and she said that I had it when I was 3 months old. So that's when like the doctors all kept asking me like, "Did you have chicken pox?" I was like, "I don't know."
I don't know.
And
if
then-
I'd have to ask my mom.
Yeah, there. She was just like, "Yeah, you had when you were 3 months old," and I was like, "Well, there you go."
It sounds
There
pretty
it is.
intense.
Yeah.
Yeah, Donald, it was all over your penis.
Oh yeah. We said this is definitely genital.
But yeah, so it's still like it's the pain isn't going to subside for like another few weeks from what I understand, so it still just hurts like, and I just look like you know, Harvey Dent.
Well, at least you already have
Two-Face.
like a Halloween costume.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
DJ, the makeup is so good.
Yeah. Yeah, seriously, you'd never never guess.
You could do like Phantom of the Opera.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
true.
Perfect.
Get the
Yeah.
mask.
Yeah, Jared doesn't want to see that shit on Halloween.
What's that?
Watch he masks the good side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's it called though? Yeah, you could do Harvey Dent and Rachel did at the end there.
Yeah, Harvey Dent. Yeah. Yeah, seriously.
That's my dad's lucky coin.
Uh-huh.
I mean, all you well, you got to get the suit's the trickiest thing, you know, because you got to get the two different.
Yeah, that's true too. Or I could you know, go with Tommy Lee Jones Two-Face
Mm-hmm.
and then paint the like infected side blue. It's like I already had it done the one way.
Yeah, and then
I just do it
explain
the
that to
other
the doctor November 1st.
way. Yeah, exactly.
There's a bunch of blue paint in here. What's going on? He's like, Harvey Dent.
Yeah.
Can we trust him?
Yeah.
Dude, do you think anybody's ever... No. Oh, hey, Jerry. Welcome back.
Big Dig's reception.
Ooh, big digs.
Ooh,
Was
big.
it for a tutty?
No, it was like 50 yards though.
Who's playing right now?
Buffalo against Jacksonville.
What the score is?
7-11.
Still 7-11.
7-Eleven. Lord, thank heaven.
Yeah.
Is that's a thing?
They're in old
Yeah,
London.
that's the catchphrase for stuff.
London.
Uh,
I didn't know
Johnny
that.
Good.
yeah.
It
But
says,
yeah, shingles is crazy. I've only heard of shingles once before this, and it was like the offensive lineman of the Cowboys had shingles.
So me and him are, great
Yeah.
athletes.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, that has something to do with like your legs or something. His legs are fucked up.
it does say, how painful is shingles on a scale of 1 to 10? It says between a 6 and a 10.
Yeah, it's no joke.
Crazy.
After the lesions completely are completely healed, the pain can continue for several days or weeks.
Yeah, it's still like, everything's looking like it's pretty much like all healed. But like it's still pain's still raging, man.
It says don't put Neosporin on it.
I did not. Banana.
Why? Why can't? Can you
Neo.
put? Do you put calamine lotion on it? What do you put on it?
I just put whatever they prescribed me.
Neosporin makes the skin more sensitive.
Tell me if you see a Radio Shack.
So would
Yeah.
you say that you are pre-rash, eruptive, or chronic?
My boy's a rough.
I don't know. I think it's just gone. Like pretty much. I guess you could still see like kind of purplish stuff. But like there's no real like that's what it looked like
Says it could
probably.
take. Oh my god!
Whoa, that's you?
Yeah, that was like when it was raging like
God
at
damn.
first.
Let me see again.
That was when I was like,
Oh, it's hideous.
hey, I might not be able to make it to work this week,
Bro,
guys.
you also have like the most Amish looking haircut
Dude.
of all time too. I think.
Oh,
yeah, that was super funny too.
Jerry, take a picture of that with your phone and be like, my friend just got stung.
Oh my god!
And be like, I will seek legal action.
That's genius.
That's great.
That's crazy though.
Oh, the one. Speaking about the Amish, did you guys see the thing about how the day when the government phone thing went off, it
Blew their cover.
blew the cover on?
Oh,
a lot of-
really?
a lot
'Cause a lot of
Amish
them had, like,
people.
phones?
Yeah.
That's
Now
hilarious.
they're shunned.
Dude, yeah. So I read a thing that like there was some concern about how basically every frequency like was hit, like every single frequency was hit, and they were like, dude, if they can control frequencies, like it's big conspiracy mumbo jumbo about it, you know what I mean? But
Of course.
also they supposedly low key wanted told like prison officials like, hey, listen, because they can't block this test, so you can get like in prison like everybody who has like a contraband
their
cell
phones are
phone.
gonna go off.
Mhm.
Yeah, I had my phone
Ah.
on silent, and
Yeah, it didn't matter.
Fucking went off.
Yeah, we were in a meeting.
I was in a class.
Yep.
Everybody's phone went off.
Yeah, I had like everyone's phone went off at the same time, and then my my work phone ran out of battery, so I plugged it in like an hour later, and then it went off again.
Whoa.
Jeez, it scared the crap out of me.
What if your phone? What if you turned your phone off even if
It
it
would
had
turn
a
on.
battery charge?
Oh, yeah, it would make
So
noise.
so you'd have to kill it
Yeah.
before. Be sitting there like opening up every app in jail. Like I need to watch Twitch, YouTube, Hulu, Netflix. We're gonna run them all, baby.
Yeah.
And then when you do finally get it on, it would still make the noise.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
that's what happened with
That's
DJ.
what when
seriously?
my phone was
That's-
off, and then I turned it on an hour later, and it went off.
That's why it's very like suspect.
Oh,
It's
damn! I
because
missed that.
phones that were even like had a charge and were powered off were going off.
Wow.
Crazy what the government can do.
Mhm.
Cell phones, bro. We've all known that cell phones are the fucking trap for 20 years.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
There's this company that makes a phone that's actually like supposedly designed for privacy. Like it has a true kill switch in it that just will like kill all like, so there's no like marketing shit, that no passive like microphones active, and like it like alerts you if something is trying to active or not active, like basically what's the word for it? Access your microphone and camera.
Mm.
And then there's like it's amazing. Like all you need to do is somehow get iOS on that thing, and I would be so thrilled. You know, if I could just have a button on the side that's just like turn it off to everything. and then go commit crimes. No.
Do you guys ever talk to the government officials on your phone?
Like
Like when you know they're looking
I'll
at
do it
you?
to somebody else's phone. I'll be like,
Would you fuck me? I'd fuck me.
no, I would go like, at least I used to do this. Like, I'd like say something into somebody else's phone, like around somebody else's phone, trying to get their target ads all fucked up.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It was like, I think it was 2 years ago. I was sick, and then it immediately started pinging me for like NyQuil, but it was like in Spanish, and I was like, "Man, you guys got like 50% of it right. I am sick right now. I do need NyQuil, but I don't speak Spanish."
You know, I don't speak Spanish.
That's funny. So guys,
So
I got a confession to make.
Uh-oh.
Oh God, DJ.
Millie and I cheated on our old flame last night.
What?
Uh-oh.
The Cheesecake Factory?
No, close though. We went to Volcano Korean barbecue
It was way better.
and
Whoa.
hot pot.
Whoa.
I know we're partial to Mosu. We're
Better.
Mosu family here.
Was it better? Was it all you can eat?
Tell me about Volcano.
So- There are ups and downs, things that are better about it, things that are worse.
Tell me.
I personally liked Mosu better. Amelia liked Volcano better.
Okay.
The inside of it is insane. It's like a nightclub. Like they have lights that look like flames are coming up in between everything. Like at every booth with smoke coming out of them.
Okay, sounds
It's pretty
sexy.
sick looking. If you like Google it, you could see pictures, and there's like a big wall with like giant screens. The entire thing is just a wall of like it looks like a picture of like some, I don't know, city in Korea, probably like Seoul or something like that. And then they have a giant like thing that says Volcano with like two like astronauts floating on the wall and like a display of stars. It's like crazy time. It's like a nightclub.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm listening. I'm also looking
It
it up now.
sounds super cool.
It looks ridiculous.
They don't really. Do they have a website? Oh, like just a Facebook page?
I don't think they have a website. I just think they have a Facebook page or
Hold on.
something.
I think I found it.
Is this
Is this the Home Depot?
Home Depot?
Yeah, they got all that stuff there.
I mean, honestly, when you as you're playing the Home Depot thing, I'm looking at the pictures and it goes perfect.
Yeah. You ever see that video of the guys who
Played this and
played the theme? They all dress
Yeah.
up like construction workers and just go there.
What's the one thing where it's like if you're walking into a place with a ladder, people will just let you in? Is that the bit or whatever?
I don't know.
I mean, I believe
that's
it.
like an office building or something.
Yeah, what was like the one thing where the one guy was just walking around with a ladder and he was just like
It
walking?
was an
in-
event. It was like an event or something.
He was just kept getting into places. People would be like, "Oh shit, this guy's coming with the ladder. Let him through."
But yeah, so Volcano. So differences between Volcano and Mosu. You can do both barbecue and hot pot at the same time.
Okay.
They have individual burners in front of you and then the grill in the middle. So
Does
you
it-
can.
Does it cost more?
It is actually cheaper to do both than Mosu is to just do the one. That's the one.
and it's
thing
all you can
that's-
eat.
And it's all you can eat. Most, if you just do barbecue, I think it's like $30 or something like that for all you can eat
What
at
in
this
the
volcano
fuck? Where's
place.
this place?
It's in Niskuna.
No, that explains it.
We're hitting
So
it.
you can do it's I think $48 for both hot pot and barbecue.
Boys, let's go.
Do they have hot dogs?
They
Oh.
Hot dogs.
they have little sausages.
DJ,
I
you're-
got some little sausages.
DJ, you are next, right?
Do they have
is there
Flamin'-
someone
My
else?
birthday is next.
Do they have Flamin' Johns?
I don't think they have
Braised short
Flamin'
ribs?
Johns. They have short ribs.
They have Jimmy John's.
Do they have pork bellies?
They have pork belly. They
Creme brulee?
the hot pot is cool because you have like a mini burner with your own like little like tiny soup bowl in front of you, so you can order both the hot pot and the barbecue stuff at the same time, and then be like, like turn up the heat on your like hot pot or turn it down whenever you want. So you can like basically, if you're not feeling it, like turn it off and then just go back to barbecue. So it's cheaper, and you can do both of them at the same time if you want.
Time limit?
I don't know if there's a time limit. They also
Unreal.
have a like
You'll never get me out of here.
they have a cold bar where you can just go up and get whatever like sauces or like sides or like dips and stuff like
What in
that
the
at
fuck?
any time. It's kind of set up like a
Okay.
Chinese buffet where you could just like go up.
I
And they
like
have
that.
a cooler full of sodas, so like you don't have to wait for the
What in
waitress.
the
You can just
fuck?
get up and go like grab whatever sodas
I'm
you
just-
want.
Wait,
completely
is
out
it
on
just,
most
is it
food.
just soda, or do they have sing sows I can grab out of a cooler and then be like, bill me?
They do not. They have a bar in the corner, and then you can order like alcoholic beverages from the waitress whenever she comes. So those are the pros. The cons, I think they didn't have as good of a like appetizer selection.
Hmm.
Like they did have some apps, but I liked what they, I like the crab rangoons. I
They-
don't think they
okay.
had dumplings.
Hmm.
So like they did have some good appetizers, but not as lengthy of a selection. And there was a couple of one of the cuts of meat I got wasn't as good as Mosu, but most of them were like on par with Mosu.
It had brisket.
Does anything compare?
It didn't have the brisket.
What is the thing that we like? The smoked brisket, or is it
spicy
Yeah, the
brisket?
spicy
the
brisket.
spicy brisket?
That
They
shit.
didn't have that. They did have the short ribs though, and the short ribs were on point, I gotta say. And they have like marinated in different like cuts of. They had like a hanger steak and like stuff like that. That was really good. They also had we had frog legs. Grilled up some frog legs.
Oh man,
That's fun.
Yeah, I don't know
yo,
if you
I
guys
want
had
frog legs, baby. I think I have at New World, but let's go get some frog legs.
Frog
baby.
legs with the heavy
How-
butter.
So how meaty is a frog leg? Because I have to imagine you have to eat 5,000 frog legs to ever. Are they fat frogs?
They're
Sorry, I'm
not
asking a lot of
as
questions.
meaty as you would think, but like you get like the thighs up top, which are kind of meaty. So like maybe like maybe like a couple inches.
Is that
by a
frog?
couple inches, like a little cube of like meat?
Is that Kermit meat? Is that juicy?
Mhm. Yeah,
It's good.
yeah, it's good. It's good. I liked it. That and the desserts were not anywhere near Mosu either. They had at like the bar that you could get up for the dips. They had like either a little square of red velvet cake or like a little yellow cake square, and they were not like great. They were all right. And then you can order little sesame red bean paste balls.
No
and those
s'mores?
weren't
No,
great either.
No bean paste.
So like there's those ones. But yeah, definitely has
Interesting.
much cheaper for if you just go with a straight barbecue.
Well,
Yeah,
let's
it's a cool,
let's
cool
do it.
alternative. Yeah,
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Switch it
Let's
up.
try it.
Yeah, the hot pot, we got like blue crab. So you get like half a crab that you just drop in there and then like just
Crop
boil
tops.
it away.
Drop tops. Smoking on
good.
weed and
Yeah.
hot
But yeah, I had to give the update.
I like
I
that.
like the update, man.
We gotta give it a try.
I was just talking about Mosu with somebody at work, and they thought that I was crazy that $55. They were like blown away by the price, and were like, $55 is so much money to go out to eat. And I was like, not really when you consider what it is, and for like a special occasion.
Yeah,
I was like,
Yeah, and the amount of food you get, like that's like ordering all of the appetizers you want and like all the like
yeah, like you're never gonna leave not absolutely stuffed.
Right.
Yeah.
Another thing too is
You have full control of everything
this-
that you're getting.
was this
Yeah.
a lady you were talking to by chance?
It was, but she was younger.
See, they don't understand filet mignon.
I was pushing the filet mignon, and I was like,
They
you got to
don't-
go there. You got to eat more than you're
Go-
spending.
Go find a filet that is economically priced at a restaurant. And
yeah.
have filet on an all-you-can-eat menu. Crazy. I know it's a small cut. But get 10.
yeah, you can get as many as you want.
Yeah, I
They-
mean,
Flamin' Yon.
Mosu does start to do the thing though, where like when you order 10 filet mignon versus 15 filet mignon, they send you the same amount because they just send you a plate with filet
They're,
mignon.
they're trying to slow you
Yeah.
down. They're
Yeah.
slowing you down.
mhm.
Yeah, and they'll start giving you the cold ones. Like the,
Yeah,
the
they're like, oh
frozen-
no, the burner's broke.
we
Yeah.
gotta
we gotta change the grills.
Oh no.
That was the other thing about Volcano is they like just between me and Amelia, they changed the grill 3 times, and like we weren't there half as much time as we would have been at Mosu. Like they were on top of that shit, just like constantly, like,
just
yo, we're ready to switch this out.
I think we intimidate them at Mosu because there's so many
they
of
know.
us, and we immediately
Bro.
just put in like 55 things.
Next time I go to Mosu, I'm bringing a little brush with oil, and I'm gonna brush it up.
So they're used to like, seating newbies, people that are like, oh, this is fun.
Oh,
And, like, we're
guys.
seasoned vets, and we're just like, yeah, keep it coming.
We're preparing for like a freaking war, dude.
Dude, what was the one thing that the person said where they were like, "Oh, you guys have been here before, so you know the thing about the brisket," and we were like, "What?" We were just throwing the brisket on heavy.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah, they said something about how it smokes up really
yeah.
good.
It's supposed to. You're not supposed to
Pile
put too
it
much
on.
on.
Overpopulate the grill with brisket
Yeah.
as we order 10 plates of it.
Mm. Are we going to Mosu after this?
I went to this McDonald's up the street here, which historically has always been an absolute dumpster fire of a McDonald's. But whatever they did there, there's been a lot of updates and changes in that place. And I went there yesterday, and man, it was hitting.
Nice.
Yo,
Love it when
tho-
McDonald's hits.
Those McDonald's at like rest stops or airports fucking hit different.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
Oh
baby.
my god.
Hmm.
You get those breakfast sandwiches?
Well, yeah, that's the thing because it's
So
always
I think
like
you're thinking more. It's like the journey. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So because you're stressed
Yeah,
and
it's
you're like,
true.
oh god, I really need something, and McDonald's is always there.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I got you. How about a sausage
yeah.
McGriddle?
You're just like, oh.
Thank
you.
Syrup soaked cakes.
It is amazing when you get like, a like perfect McDonald's order and you're like, damn,
You're like,
this is great.
Yo, who made this?
Yeah.
Somebody was doing their thing back there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. They were also like, it was weird. Usually you go to McDonald's, usually you go to through like any drive through, and there's some sort of like strange hostility from the person taking your order.
Yeah.
These people were just really nice. And I was like, I think it's because I started off by ordering a Happy Meal.
There you go.
I think that's what it was.
you know what I've been doing is at Taco Bell, because I'm a Taco Bell guy. When
Love
they
my
ask
Taco
me, they're
Bell.
like, "Hey, would you like to round up to the nearest dollar to, help us give scholarships to needy kids or
Like,
whatever?" And I was
no,
like,
double it and give it to the next one.
"No, I just go, nah, fuck them kids." Usually, just get a lot because I know, like, I read a thing where it's like, it's a scam. Like basically, Taco Bell already they donate a set amount to offset their tax burden. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And then you're just helping them pay that or whatever. So it's like you're really donating the money to Taco Bell to help them replenish what they already donated so that they could do their little tax Ponzi scheme shit. And so like yeah, and we used to when we all worked at Domino's, like we used to point at the bald kids on the brochure and be like, you better donate. St. Jude is coming down and he's gonna rule. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I didn't like to push the St. Jude stuff. I kind of knew
Nah.
it was bullshit.
I liked it. I didn't like pushing it, but when somebody donated, I'd try and hook their food up because that's nice of them.
Mhm.
But I now realize it's a scam.
Is it nice? Yeah, I don't know. I just always felt like it was.
I think like only 20
Yeah.
cents goes to the kids. Like the other 80 cent just goes to Jude on his mountain of riches.
Hey Jude.
See,
Don't
I
make
think-
it bad. Give that money back.
I think it depends on which like companies and stuff and which like charities it is. Because like you are right. It's like some of them just use them for like tax write-off purposes and stuff like that to save them like millions of dollars. But I did hear something about like some I think at like grocery stores or something like that. It was like 100% or not 100%, but like some like a lot of it does go to like whatever. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Whatever they're going for. I did like at the Waterville Price Shopper. They had they had hoodies, so I bought it's just a maroon hoodie. It's like that color, and it just
Mhm.
says Water Bleed on it.
Nice.
And-
No.
That's nice.
I fucked up. I got St. Jude's mixed up with a different one. Cancer Fund of America gives less than 1 cent of every dollar they raise.
God damn,
Jeez.
less than 1 cent. How do
Less
you even
than-
do that?
Well, it takes a lot of money to develop.
All you
that
have to do is
cancer
give
that they
something.
make.
Something.
Yeah, and then isn't it doesn't the CEO of
St. Jude's-
the Red Cross or something like that make like $100 million a year or something like that? Something like insane. That's just like,
Okay.
half of everything you're donating is going to the CEO's salary.
It's like, and Goodwill is famous for being terrible.
So that's why working class nowadays taking a stand, and they're all fucking getting their picket signs ready and saying fuck these CEOs and fuck these corporations. We
Yeah.
want our fucking dues.
Yeah. I've had enough of these bees.
I
had
can't
enough
tell.
of these
Yeah, I can't. I can't tell what side of the aisle you're coming from either. Too.
Man, none of these bees.
Supposedly
Fuck
St.
the bees.
St. Jude's gives 82 cents of every dollar.
Mhm.
But there's also something saying that apparently people have only gotten like 2% that they can account for of the actual money. So because you got to imagine the advertising, the spokespeople they get, the fucking like all that shit cost stuff. But I don't know. I think a lot of charities are scams,
Yeah, I agree.
tax scams.
I agree.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely got to look into.
Have you seen
like-
telemarketers?
No, I've heard it's good though.
Anybody?
No, it's telemarketers.
HBO?
Okay, on HBO, there's this show. It's from like think of like Workaholics. It's like actual Workaholics,
Mhm.
except for there is like they had in New Jersey a call center just filled with convicts. And what they would do is they would get a charity contract, like a telemarketing company would get a charity contract, and they'd be like, I'm sure you've gotten calls from them too. It's just like, hey, I'm calling with the Police Benevolent Association of America, and we're looking, we're funding for, we've lost a lot of patrolmen out there. Patrolmen and women are falling in the field, and this goes to the families. So could you like help us out? And they just like ask that, and then like get crazy amounts of money, and then only because this is vastly, they have a wider reach, the telemarketing companies. 10% of they'd only get 10% of the thing for the actual cause, and then of that 10% that goes to the Police Benevolent Association, like $1 of it actually goes to the thing, and the rest are used for like golf outings, like funding vehicle, like shit, crazy shit. So it's just like they're just scamming all these old people.
Yeah.
And they eventually made like their own documentary, trying to follow the money and see where it went.
Interesting.
Man,
It's pretty good.
yeah, I gotta watch it.
Yeah.
Some dudes just
That sounds good.
They're just doing like crazy drugs. Like it's just like imagine if like offices at work were just filled with convicts like doing hard drugs like right next door to you, and like everybody's a convict and they're all scamming old people and just doing like lines of heroin or whatever.
You really do have to look into these things. I remember years and years ago, I think it was through Amazon. They had a thing where when you shop on Amazon, you could like end it with like /charity, and then it just made it so that
Mhm.
whatever portion of your purchase they donated some of it to whatever charity you selected. It didn't actually make anything cost more money, but it made it so that Amazon would give whatever the portion was to that charity. And the one charity that I selected was Big Cats of America or something. And it turns out that that's like the one that Carol Baskins or like the Tiger King.
Yeah, you're donating money to help her murder her husband.
50 cents
Apparently.
of every dollar goes to punch to punch what's his face in prison. What's that dude's name?
Joe
Joe-
Exotic.
Joe Exotic.
Yeah. 50 cents of every dollar went towards her husband Donald being able to hide in Cuba or wherever he ran.
Yeah,
off
I
to.
heard that. Yeah, they found that guy.
She was probably she got insurance money when he was declared dead or whatever.
I think so. I don't know.
She got his ranch and everything. She was probably in on it the whole time and knew he
Yeah,
wasn't
probably.
dead, but couldn't like.
Can't say
Yeah.
anything. And then all of a sudden there's 2 documentaries about you, and you're just like, well, guess we got to keep it up.
Hello, all you cool cats and kittens.
Yeah.
I always remember the thing with Josh when it was like they found him and somebody was like, I can't believe that like it took so long or whatever for them to find him. Like he never said anything, and Josh was like, he didn't want to be found.
Yeah.
Like,
He's
fucking
obviously in hiding.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've long dreamed of just like disappearing. I think it'd be fun. You know?
It's the DB Cooper
Faking
thing,
your own
man.
death?
Well,
It's so
dude,
cool.
faking my own death. Not even necessarily that. Just like disappearing. Maybe telling like, you know, just my mom like, hey, yo, just don't say anything. I'll send you postcards and shit. But I'm gonna go
Yeah.
do
That's-
hood
that's
rat
right.
stuff in like
Real Breaking Bad of you.
Colombia or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. You just go on a journey. Just fucking. If I disappear, dude, there's like a 70 or 80% chance that nothing actually happened. I was just like, guys, I had nothing going on.
It's
Yeah.
the biggest Irish goodbye.
You're just doing
Well,
like
it's not
mundane
because I'm
job.
warning you about it now. But yeah,
Yeah.
I'd just like. I think I'd want to go to like Zihuatanejo and just like sand an old wooden ship.
I recently saw this story about this guy.
Was it Shawshank Redemption?
No,
Oh,
he,
okay.
he was like he's a serial rapist.
Oh,
Oh, Jesus.
why does this come up?
Now this guy, he's a serial rapist.
All right, say it
And-
again. Why
Okay,
don't you?
yeah, all right.
We get it. The guy.
So what's he do for a living?
So he faked his
he
death.
fucks. No.
He faked his death to flee the cops, and he fled to like the UK, and then like people were like,
How did he get there without a passport?
I don't know the full details, but there was a whole news story, and he was posing as like this dude who was like some old British guy that was like in a wheelchair, and he was just like, "Oh, I'm very wary," and they're just like, "No, you're this guy from the States. You're a serial
know you'd be
rapist."
fucking.
Yeah. He's like, "I could never do rape. I mean, like, I could never."
So that's it. And then they were like, "All right, charges dropped."
I think he must have eventually got caught. I don't know the full details, but yeah, he faked his death and fled the country, and it just reminds
See,
me
I
of
just
that.
want to do it for shits and giggles, not because
Serial rapist.
Yeah, I don't want to do it. Yeah, because I'm like fleeing charges like that. That's terrible.
I want to do it like Dino Spumoni did it in Hey Arnold.
This guy was
I
like
want to
a
rob a bank.
this guy was like a hurricane of
I
rape.
think robbing a bank would be amazing.
Robbing a bank.
Not like
It'd be
hurting
fun.
anybody, but just like
Get
Mhm.
on the ground.
Yeah.
There's like one old guy in the
Pussy's on the pavement. Pussy's on the pavement.
yeah, I don't know. I'd probably just hand him a note that said, "I have a gun. Give me all the money."
Did you see the video of a guy? He like, I don't know why he's robbing a hair salon, but it looked like he went to a hair salon and was like, "Everybody, fucking give me your money and fucking empty your pockets." And like everybody was just sitting in the chair, just ignoring him. He's
Yeah.
like, "Give me the money." And
Oh, and the
no-
lady's just like, no.
yeah, like one lady left and nobody moved, and he was just like, "Okay," he just leaves. Like nobody was just like, "Fuck you."
I've seen that.
Have you seen the one video where the one guy is sitting at the bar and he's drinking and the guy comes in and he's waving the gun around and he's yelling at everybody and he keeps like asking the one guy to like he's like, "Get fucking down," and the guy's like, "I'm not fucking moving," and he's just like sitting there just watching the game, drinking the beer, and like the one guy like goes up to him,
smoking a cigarette too.
yeah, yeah, like he goes to do something, the guy just like grabs him, and he's just like, "Fuck," he's like, "I'm not fucking moving," Just, like, throws him
And then he goes over, like pours himself another beer, just sits back down.
Yeah.
Bro, do you know what the play will be now? Now that everything is cashless, the play would be like, all right, everybody give me all your cell phones. And then I'd lock their cell phones up in like a safe or
Mhm.
something. And just like, everybody give me their credit cards now. Put the credit cards in the fucking back.
Give me a Venmo password.
Mhm.
Venmo.
Everybody Venmo me.
Buy me Walmart gift cards.
Yeah.
The last 4 digits of my phone number.
No, I would just go, and then there'd have to be something like a crazy what's it called, high-end store. Like I would do this next to like Louis Vuitton or Gucci in like
Mhm.
France, and then just go in there with all their credit cards, be like, put it on this one, and then just run that up, be like, looks like I hit the max, and then I just keep doing that with all their cards, and then I just like take all this shit on a plane and then just fly home.
I would rent a U-Haul truck and then back it up through the storefront of a Gucci store and then just load all the merchandise.
Get some cashmere.
And then leave.
Did you guys see the Better Call Saul?
No. Don't ruin it.
No spoilers then.
Don't call him.
No spoilers.
Don't call him.
Never mind.
Yeah. don't
I'd
call 'em.
probably do that with like a golf supply place, just because they
There
have
you go.
like stupid expensive clubs for
Yeah.
no reason.
Just high, and then you'd be able to sell those to some rich dummy.
Dude, just go to like the Scotty Cameron. Dude, fucking. All right.
A quick smash and grab. It never hurt anybody.
Yeah, all the shit's insured. You know what I mean? But there's like putters that they make that are like $500 putters, and it's just like super light. You could just fucking sell it so easily on the internet. Back up, just get like crazy amounts of putters.
Yeah, that'd be a good one because you could be able to get a lot of those.
Or you could get like a $800 driver,
And you'd be able
Yeah.
to resell those like pretty
Easy.
easily.
So
right?
easy.
Yeah.
and it would be like at retail.
Guys, I think we have to stop recording.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's
yeah.
the game going, Jerry?
Life hack.
Josh Allen just threw an interception. so
Ooh,
It's over.
It's still 7-11 there in the fourth quarter. Bills are going to choke and ruin my plans.
It's over.
Foiled again.
Should have put Jacksonville on the ticket. Look at him. He's sitting there.
Who'd have thought? But I guess it makes sense. I didn't know.
Is your whole team Jacksonville?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
Ooh,
that's why
DJ's
you're laying a
smoking
fucking
right
egg
now.
this season.
Yeah, they're not doing great. I thought they were gonna do so good, and then they're doing good today, but
I didn't know.
I don't know.
Deej, they have one touchdown for
DJ,
the whole team.
If I've learned
Yeah.
one thing in all my years of fantasy football, it's never bet on Jacksonville.
I mean, it made a lot of sense to me this year. You know, Trevor is coming into his own. He's another year older. You know, Doug Peterson said that they thought that they could up the offense by another touchdown a year. They got Calvin Ridley, who used to be like the guy, you know.
He's
So it's just like
great reception right now.
it's like everything was lining up for them to have a monster year, and then they just haven't had. They've had an all right year, but not a monster.
I do think Jacksonville's future is looking great.
Yeah.
Like,
ETN is like one of the few that's like the only back there. They don't use any of the other ones.
yeah,
So, but then they don't run the ball either. So then it's just like, shit.
like that offense is stacked.
Yeah.
So like they just I don't know, got to get it together.
Yeah.
They might be up right now, but not by a lot.
But not for long.
Hopefully. Come on, Trevor, fuck it up.
I forget which game a few weeks ago we were watching at my mom's house, and
Mhm.
it was such a blowout that they switched to another game, and I hadn't seen that.
Miami and the Broncos.
Oh, where they won by 70?
Oh,
Or they
it
put up
it was
70 points on 'em or something
Chiefs,
like
that? Yeah.
Bears.
Chiefs Bears, I
Chiefs,
think.
Bears
They
earlier
just switched off it because it was like the first quarter and there was already like 35-0.
Yeah. That's always funny.
Did you see
That
the
happens.
Bears won? What was it, Monday for Dick Butkus?
Yeah, they crushed the Commanders
Yeah,
with
they did.
Dick Butkus.
Dick Butkus, their guardian angel, was watching up from hell.
Yeah. Yeah. What did Dick Butkus die
Yeah,
recently?
yeah. I think he died
Oh,
Monday.
poor guy. Yeah.
He
Dick
killed
Butkus,
himself.
greatest.
No, I'm just kidding. Because it was long overdue for that
It's just
name.
like, man,
the greatest football name of all time. It's short, sweet, it's to the point. Dick Butkus.
Butkus died peacefully in his sleep overnight at his home in Malibu, California,
Wow. Good for him,
at 80 years old.
man.
damn. It's 80's old, but in like old people terms, 80 it might be a little young.
Well, you got to think he was playing football with like their old like shitty helmets.
Yeah, leather
Oh
helmet.
yeah.
He was running.
That's hard because they weren't protected.
I've heard that's like a theory of what they want. Some people want to happen with football is to just take away all of the like super protective helmets and just put like the leather helmets back on, because then people won't like want to hurt each other so bad.
Pretty wild.
I mean, I don't know if it would work because now like
not my team of super killers, because my team, I would only hire thugs that wanted to hurt other people.
Like the Raiders.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
exactly. Like
1990.
that's the whole thing. Is like, you know, in the 50s they had like 130-pound Bobby Thornton playing whoever.
Billy Bob.
Yeah, I don't think
Yep.
they had like. I don't think people were as big back then.
And
so.
yeah, now you have just like genetic monsters that have like are just all like, you know, have all the proper doctors and like workout methods and like,
There's definitely certain players that have been grown in a lab.
yeah. I watched a great documentary the other day that was of it was the guy who like created the called the Clear steroid, which is what like
Can't
Barry
register.
it was what Barry Bonds used, and like when he was hitting like all those home runs, so like you couldn't like test for it and
Yeah.
everything.
Oh.
And they had like this guy had like this one Olympic athlete who was trying to break the world record of being like the fastest man like on like everything, and he was just like, yeah, we just basically had him on this like the perfect schedule of like workout and like steroids and pumping him full of drugs and then weaning him off so it wouldn't be detectable by tests, and then so he would just be able to like be the most genetically like altered athlete basically.
Wow.
And the guy like did it or like, and then the
Who
guy
is it?
he only had the world record for a small period of time. I don't remember the guy's name, but it was after Michael Johnson, I think, broke the record in like the 90s.
Lance Armstrong.
Is this like the record that like Usain Bolt currently holds, like just like world's fastest man, or like
It was like the world's fastest for like
I don't even know if Usain
like
Bolt is
100-meter
still
dash or something like that. But yeah, like Usain Bolt
Saddam?
probably
Usain Bolt.
like said it.
I don't
yeah,
even know
I
if he
found his
still
name.
is the fastest man or if he just holds the record for like the. I think he still holds like the record for the
For, like,
100 or the 50 or something.
Something like that.
I don't know
Gold
if there is a
medals.
50.
But yeah, so then the guy just like basically was just like, yeah, I did all that stuff, but I never gave Barry Bonds. You can't prove it. I never gave him steroids. And like when they found him, like they knew that he was doing it, so like a cop just like staked out his garbage and just like he had like all these schedules of like giving Barry Bonds steroids these days and stuff like that. And he's just like, you can't prove it. I didn't do anything. And then they interviewed the like cop, and he's like, you can absolutely 100% prove that this guy was giving him. It's so obvious. It was really funny.
That's perfect.
Yeah. Another movie recommendation for you guys that I watched the other day. You guys ever watch They Cloned Tyrone?
No,
but
Netflix?
I really
everybody
wanted to
says
see
good
that.
things.
Dude, you gotta watch it. It's a good movie.
Okay.
Real good. Real good. Jamie Foxx, Kiefer Sutherland.
Kiefer.
Kiefer.
That's the guy from 24.
Guy from 24.
Nice.
DJ's
Yeah,
a big
Jack
24
Bauer.
fan.
I'm a big 24 fan.
I like 24 for a minute.
Yeah, 24
Did
is
you ever
fun.
watch Prison Break?
A little bit. I think I watched the first season or second season.
Okay.
Is it laid out in episodes happening in real time?
No.
Then I'm out.
For that reason, I'm out.
It doesn't happen in real time. It counts down from 24. You have a day, and it
Yeah.
shows you the time of the day.
Mhm.
What a terrible. Just 24.
So much shit happens in a day. It's
I know.
ridiculous.
It's honestly, they're with just traffic and going to the bathroom. It can't possibly, all of those things can't happen.
Yeah, exactly. Him in the drive-through. Yeah, let me get a Big Mac. Like, you haven't eaten anything today, Jack Bauer.
God, man, I think my phone won't turn on. I can't get it working.
Yeah.
That's at least 15 minutes of Jack Bauer's
Yeah.
day.
Do you know how much longer it's going to be before I get my order? Because I got some really important things to do here, guys. But yeah.
Julia, I know the Prime Minister of Russia is waiting, but
Yeah.
I have to shit.
I'm stuck in the drive-through line right now. Can't do anything about it.
Jags are in the red zone.
You jagging off?
Jagging off. You know what really jags me
The Bills
off?
fucking suck. I swear to God. They ain't never winning a Super Bowl with Josh Allen or this squad. Fuck the Bills.
They just lost
Oh
Jerry
my
like
God.
thousands of dollars on the first leg of every parlay he made.
Well, you only lost $30, right?
I know, yeah. I mean, no money, no sweat out of my
In
nose.
Jerry's mind, he lost thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
It could have been so much.
I lost 50 cents. I'm pretty chapped about it.
I might do another parlay before the game start.
Yeah, there you go.
Fucking high roller.
Well, you just put a lot of legs on it, and 50 cents could be like $100.
Yeah.
Like
That's what I'm saying.
I put 50 cents on the Giants to win the Super Bowl. It's like $50 if I win.
Nice.
I could see that. I'm just surprised the odds aren't higher, like $10,000 for 50 cents.
Hey, who the fuck knows? That was like 3 weeks ago. I made that bet though, so it's definitely
Nice.
probably higher now.
Well, thank you for listening, everybody. This has been a Broadcast the Butt Stuff podcast. We are reunited, and it feels so good. Tune in, watch us on YouTube here if you're listening somewhere else, and then if you're listening on YouTube, give us a listen on Spotify. We appreciate your listenership. Let us know what you think on Instagram, Butt Stuff Podcast. Thank you for listening.
See you next week.
Who's here?
Here goes ETN in the end zone. Suck my dick.
Yes.
It's over. I mean, I guess my fantasy teams are doing good because the Bills suck and Randy has like 2 Bills guys, including Josh Allen.
Randy likes the Bills.
That's a real glass half full way of looking at it.
I'm just gonna throw in another parlay without the Bills game.
Oh, no.
Maybe an 11.
Bad boy, you live over there. Go back to the freaks.
Hello, boy. My name's Head Banana.
Why, you talking to me here?
No, not anymore.
Hang on. Send over and mix this thing up.
Plastic bottle. Plastic bottles is cool. I put the cans in the plastic bottles.
In the white
Hey, wait,
bin?
here, take this.
Yeah. Throw it in the white bin.
This one video is called 1 Hour of Silence